Hey everybody, happy Saturday. I'm up bright and early again. My dream time's been very active. So is my mind. So I thought I'd do a share today on what it is to be moving into the age of Aquarius. So there's a lot of new age terms out there that get bandied around, and this moving into the new age of Aquarius and away from the Piscean age is one of them. So just to break that down simply about what that is and how that impacts everybody, whether they're a believer or not. We're coming away from the 3D that I've mentioned before, which is the age of the mind, the consciousness that everything is of the mind. Every decision we make, every choice that we make in life is all from the mind. But it's using our intuition, which is really our heart space, is such an unutilized gift that we all have. And I ask people often why, and this is what it is moving into the age of Aquarius, into 5D, is coming from the heart more than the head. And I often ask people what it is that they're fearful of with coming from their intuition. So it's their feeling, it's making a decision from emotion, from a sense of love, care, consideration, for the highest good of all, not just self, rather than just the mind, which is in the moment, material, abundance, sort of living life with wanting things now, and that sort of living, which we've all done. I've done it loads. And people are often fearful because they don't trust their intuition, or they don't know what it is, or they don't know how to lead from the heart. And I always say, keep it simple. It's so simple when you think about it. So it's about actually making a judgment that feels right. You know, when you get that gut feeling of, I'm going to do something, but something in me tells me not to do it. Or, you know, it's acting on that. That's the mind saying, I'm going to do something anyway, because it's trying to reason. Heart doesn't reason. It has no language linked to the mind. And we feel safer often when we make decisions that feel logical, or we've been told to, or we've seen it on the news. But the heart might go, not sure about that actually, or I don't know if I believe that, or I don't know if that is for me. When we start living that life, we start to get more abundant, we start to create, we start to manifest. And the age of the Aquarius is the age of the heart, where things are going to pick up speed in our lives quickly if we lead from here. So it is careful what you think about, careful what you wish for, because you might just receive it. So make sure it is for your highest good. Sometimes if we come from the head, oh, you know, I want that flash fancy car, it might not be for our highest good. Actually come from the heart, I want a home with more space, with a bit of land that I can create, I can grow, I can have animals that are going to serve, you know, because it's food and a natural way of living. We've got more chance of creating that. We're also moving far more into the age of information technology. Everything's going to pick up. So where we were gradually evolving in IT, it's going to go nuts. Notice children. I've been saying it for years. Look at these kids coming onto this planet. They're so wise. They know things so quick. And that old adage of you know, respect is earned and commanded. Actually, no, I think it is earned. And I look at these kids and think, oh, they know more. They're more full of wisdom and compassion in their heart than a lot of adults I know. And these children are being born into a 5D matrix. They're already coming from the heart, just knowing, wise. Listen to the things that come out of their mouths. Whereas the 3D, it's slowing us down. I go on about the mind, and I feel like sometimes I give it a hard press. You know what? We have to have our mind as well. We have to know when it's safe to cross the road, when it's not. That's mind. But it's using the mind and the heart together. And that's the wobbliness of what goes on. That can take a while. It's like, well, mind's telling me I really shouldn't, but heart's saying, yes, I should. Ooh, what do you do with that? It's learning to trust you, learning your heart. So we are moving into Aquarius, every single one of us, whether we like it or not. Embrace it. Just start to consider the possibility that these things could be true and real. And for you on a personal level, what do you want for your life? Not here, what you think you have to have, or how you have to live the stereotypical life. No, what would make your soul sing? What would make your family grow and evolve? Just, it starts here. Manifest it, but believe in it. Make steps. Have a good Saturday.